All right. Hello, Move Easy Movers. Welcome to Move Easy Yoga with Kathy. Today is Tuesday, November 21st already, 2023, or whatever day you're watching this video. So today, today's focus is going to be on some on legs, some on hips, some on ankles, and of course, our core work. For props, other than your trusty chair or couch, if you have a half round or if you have a thick book, like a dictionary or coffee table book, we're going to be doing some ankle stretches on that. So with that in mind, we're going to start the way we normally do with supine static rest. We get things going here. So legs up on a chair or couch. Oops, somebody just came in. Caitlin. All right. So legs up on a chair or couch. Hey, Caitlin, we're just setting up here. So you want to make sure that your lower legs are parallel to the floor and the ceiling. Well, in my case, ceiling is sloped, but parallel to the floor. Your hips are at neutral, a few inches away from the base of your support. So you have that natural curve in your back. We're putting our lower back in traction. This is always a good thing to do, especially if you have lower back issues. But I find that when I do this, my feet don't hurt as much later in the day. And for anything like me, I'm going to be on my feet for the next several days, quite a few, doing some cooking. So we're going to be here for 7 minutes. You want to breathe normally. Bring yourself, your awareness into your yoga space. Get your mind ready for yoga. And just relax for the next 7 minutes. Okay, time's up. Now, let's do some cervical rotation. You can roll your tongue under the roof of your mouth to stretch your chin out if you choose, and slowly roll your head from right to left about 6 times. Just your head. Okay, finish up. The next thing we're doing is vagus nerve reset. We're all familiar with this. Excuse me. Your head is forward. You're just moving your eyes. We're trying to activate the vagus nerve that comes down both sides of our skull. So we start by moving just our eyes to the right and waiting for that sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. And then once you've experienced that, go ahead, keeping your head still, straight and forward. Move just your eyes to the left and wait for that sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. Now I'd like you to do it 2 more times on each side without my cueing at your own pace. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Okay, finish up. The next thing we're doing is head ramping. Now you can leave whatever support you have or not under your head if you choose, or you can put a set of therapy balls. I like putting a sponge ball back there just because it gives me more room to move. Now the idea behind this is to reverse text neck. We're always looking down at our devices, our phones, our iPads, computers, books, driving, looking down, whatever. And we want to reverse that. So the occipital ridge, the bony part between your ears, runs along your scalp line. We want to move that away from the body. You can do this sitting up. You can do it lying down. So we're just going to press that part away from the body. In this case, if you're lying down, you're pressing it towards the floor. But just the idea is to press it away. So we press and hold and then release. We'll do this 3 more times. Press and hold. The chin comes back as well, but it's the back of the neck that does the movement. And release. And then press, hold, and release. 1 more time. Press, hold, and release. Okay, good job. Go ahead and put your support back under your head. Today's breathing exercise is square breathing. Now I want to talk just a quick moment about breathing exercises and these warm-up exercises. They're meant to put our body in a relaxed state, to relax our nervous system and get ourselves ready for movement, because it's much easier to move when you're relaxed than when you're tense. And usually, especially if you're busy or you have a lot on your mind, you're in what's called fight or flight mode. You know, you're moving, you're thinking 5 steps ahead. So in yoga, we want to be in the moment. We want to be relaxed. We want our body to be relaxed. So that's the idea behind all these movements and breaths and all this. And somebody's coming in. Oh, Diana, good. So we're going to give Diana a minute to get in here. Hey, Diana. So we're at the point where we're doing the breathing exercise. So while I'm sitting up, you guys can stay where you are if you choose, or you can sit up since I'm already sitting up. We're going to do square breathing today. And I was just explaining why we do this. We're trying to bring our body into a relaxed mode. So square breathing is a way of doing that. Excuse me, my nose itches. So basically, you're controlling your breathing. You inhale for 4, you hold for 4, you exhale for 4, and then you hold for 4. Now, this controlled breathing is a way of relaxing our bodies. So let's try it. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Good. Good job. Go back to normal breathing. It's as simple as that. An action simple as that can calm yourself. I find myself when I'm stuck. Oh, yesterday I had a minor traffic accident. And I had to drive home. I'm fine. If the car just has a dent in it, it's no big deal. But I was all upset over it. And I had to tell my husband, even though it wasn't my fault. And so I did a couple of breathing exercises before I went in the house, and it really helped me calm down and be able to explain what happened in a calm manner. So they really work. They really do. So now at this point, we're going to do our vacuum. So you can move away from your chair or couch if you choose. You can stay on your chair if you choose. I like to move my chair away, but it's a personal preference. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on our pelvic floor, trying to strengthen it up. So we are prone on our back, whether our legs are up on the chair or not. You can have your knees bent, you can have your feet flat. I like to extend. This is a personal preference. You can do it any way you choose. What we're going to do is take a normal inhale and then exhale everything out of our lungs. And as we do that, you want to press your lower back to the floor, press your belly button down, tighten up, create a vacuum in your pelvis, and hold it for the count of 10, and then release. So we're going to do this about 3 times. So take a normal inhale through the nose, and then exhale everything out of your mouth, out of your lungs, whether it's through your mouth or your nose, out of your lungs. Hold it out, create that vacuum, press your lower back to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. And give yourself a minute to bring your breath back to normal. So, okay. So take a normal inhale through the nose. Now exhale everything out of your lungs, whether it's through your mouth or your nose, doesn't matter. Just empty your lungs, create your vacuum, hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Release. Start breathing again. Breathing is good. Okay. And then we'll do this one final time. Okay. A normal inhale. And then exhale everything out of your lungs. Hold it out. Create that vacuum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. You can actually do this anytime, anywhere, even silently to yourself. Good job. So let's all come up to sitting. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Need to check my notes. Yeah, that's right. Nope, stay where you are. We're going to do some windshield wipers. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, knees are bent. Feet are about hip width apart. We're just going to loosen up our hips a little. So we're going to be moving slowly back and forth. Maybe a third of the way down. Even if you know you can come all the way down, let's start out with just a fraction. Maybe a third, back and forth. Depending on how tight your hips might be or how loose they are, you still want to always start off slow, real slow. So maybe a third of the way down. And then if that feels okay for you, you can start by going a little bit further if you choose. Keep both sits bones still on the floor. Don't need to go down all the way, maybe halfway down this time. And keep moving slowly. Now, if you choose, you can widen your stance, move your feet maybe as wide as your mat. And let's try going a third of the way down in this position if you've moved your feet. Again, starting at just a fraction of what we know we can do. Just warming up. Now you can stop at any of these positions and just move in that position if you choose. If it feels better for you to have your feet closer, do that. Now, if you want, you can start going a little further with your knees, if it feels good on your knees and your hips. If this wide stance doesn't work for you, put your feet closer together and do what's comfortable. We don't want to strain anything or hurt ourselves. We're here to feel good, not pain. No pain, no pain, no strain. Now, if you feel you can do this, go ahead and bring your knees all the way to the floor. Your hip's going to come up. If you want, you don't have to. Just if it feels good. You may feel the stretch in your quad. Again, still moving slowly. Even I'm not coming all the way to the floor yet because I just got a cramp in my leg. Oh, okay. Only if it feels good. Because this is just a warm-up. It's not a competition. So it's not only for your hips, it's also for your upper leg. Okay, well, I think we've done just about enough of that. Okay, bring your feet back to hip width apart. We're going to do some leg lifts. So you want to keep the same bend in your leg that you have and just lift the leg up and put it back down and up. Other leg and put it back down. This is very good for the side hip flexor. Simple movement, but can do a lot. And up and down and up and down. And one more time, up and down. Okay, good job. Now we're going to move our hips in a different way and do knee drops. So again, feet are hip width apart, flat, knees are bent, and just drop your right knee. It's not going to come all the way to the floor. Just drop it until you feel that pull, and then bring it back up, and then just drop your left knee. And your left knee may not go as far as your right. That's just the way we're built. And bring it back up. Drop the right knee. Now, your drop may not be as far as mine. It may only be this far. Just everybody is different. So just drop to where it's comfortable. You don't want to strain at this point and pull something in your groin. That would not be good. We're just waking up the muscles around here. So be gentle with yourself always. And down, and up, and down, and up. All right. Good job. Okay, now let's come up to seated. Whichever way you choose. Take your time. We're going to do our regular stretches that we do. And side bends. So we're going to start on the right. Slide your hand along the mat. The other arm comes up and over. Keep both sits bones on the floor. Just lean over as far as feels comfortable. This is a great side stretch. Now take that upper arm and lower it till it's parallel to the floor. You'll feel a different stretch down your arm, under your arm, down your back. I love this lat stretch. It just feels good. Okay, arm up, torso up, other side, hand along the mat, other arm up and over. You may find that you're leaning further on one side than the other. Again, we're asymmetrical. I'm going to keep an eye on my watch. There we go. Okay, now take that upper arm and lower it till it's parallel. Reach for that corner. Oh, yes. And this feels differently on this side than it does on the other. Reach, reach, reach. Okay. Arm up, torso up. Good job. Now we're going to do a rotation. So left hand on right knee, right arm, opposite arm is behind you. You're on your spider fingers. This is your support arm. It's a 40-second hold. So rotate your shoulders to the short end of the mat. And just be aware of where you're feeling this. This is actually a thoracic stretch for the upper back, but I feel in my mid back as well, and a little in my hips. So you have options. You can move your head back and forth. If you choose, you can move your rib cage back and forth if you choose, or just enjoy the stretch. Be aware of where you're feeling this. It's a nice stretch. Okay, come on around. Let's do the other side. Right hand on left knee. Left arm is behind you. This is your support. You're on your fingertips, spider fingers. Rotate your shoulders to the short end of the mat. And again, don't forget your options. Make sure your back is straight and your head is upright. And there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and switch our legs if we've been sitting cross-legged. Oh yeah, the third thing I have in this triplet is shoulder shrugs. So basically we're just going to go straight up with the shoulders and come back down. And straight up and come back down. Straight up and down. Two more. Straight up and down and straight up and down. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to go to standing, and we're going to be standing on one foot and doing some ankle stretches. So you want to stand in a spot where you have support, either your chair or a wall or something. And I need to just rearrange my room just a little bit here, so bear with me. I have carpet, so I got a yoga floor that is a solid floor I can stand on. And it really makes a difference because carpet is really tough to balance on. So this is actually a chair mat, but it works for me. So, but I still need support, so I got my chair. So we're going to start by standing on one foot. You don't need to see my face. Here I am. We're going to start by standing on one foot. And we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Excuse me, I've got somebody walking around outside. I don't know why. Okay. A little paranoid. Okay, we're going to do this for 30 seconds on each side. So we're going to do several things on one side at once, and then we'll come back and do the other side. So make sure you have whatever it is you hang onto the wall, the chair, whatever. So 30 seconds, just lifting one foot. 30 seconds. Now you can have this foot in front, you can have it in back, you can put it to the side, whatever works for you. Balancing is always very important. Also, look straight ahead. You don't need to look at the computer. Focus on something across the room. It's hard to do this and talk. So I'm just going to focus. There we go. 30 seconds. That wasn't that long. And then the next thing we're doing on this side is we're going to move our leg out, or our knee out. So either tiptoe this way, you can have your foot on your other foot. This is a baby tree pose, by the way. But your knee needs to come out from your hip. So instead of having it in front of you, like we're used to doing, or behind you, you're going to have it out this way. So whether it's you're doing a tap dance, it's called doing the tap dance, or lifting it up, it's up to you. 30 seconds. So and I'm still working on this, so I need to hold on to the chair. But this is, it's angled away. There you go. All right. Now the third is actually, it's more solid this way. So you have your foot, you have your toe on the floor, and it is resting against your other leg. And this is a baby tree. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. So baby tree pose. Hang onto your wall, hang onto your chair or not. Find something across the room to focus on. Put your arms wherever they feel most comfortable. "30 seconds. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Good job. Now we're going to do this on the other side. I need to move my chair. I have support. Okay, let me adjust this. There we go. So now we're going to do it on our other side. We're going to start by just the basic, lifting your leg up like we've always done before. 30 seconds. Make sure you've got your support there. If you need it. Balancing is so important. It keeps us from falling. So I almost fell the other day, but I was able to catch myself, and I really credit this work with doing that. So the next one is where our knee is out And it can be out down or it can be out up. But the knee is away from the body. 30 seconds. You can tap dance if you want, or just hold it up. And see, I can't do this without holding onto the chair. Okay. And now the third one is the baby tree, where it's just your toe and you're leaning your foot against your other leg. This is your baby tree. So 30 seconds. There we go, 30 seconds. And I need to practice this myself. There we go, 30 seconds. Okay, good job. Now, don't sit down yet. We've got some more standing moves to do. We're going to do some heel lifts now that we've got our support here. So we're standing in good posture. We've got our support. We're just going to lift our heels. Lift up and then down. We'll do this for 30 seconds. You can go at your own pace, but up and down, and up and down, up and down, and up. You're going to feel a stretch in your calf. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Now, the next thing we're doing in this triplet is our feet are flat. We're just going to raise our toes and put them back down. Just the toes and put them back down. Again, 30 seconds. So just the toes and down, toes up, toes down, toes up, toes down. Okay, good job. Now go ahead and get your half round if you have it, or you can use a block, a thin block or thinner block. We're going to do ankle stretches. Now, normally we do them in 3 directions. We're just going to do the one. So you can start on either foot. I'm going to start on my right foot. And I'm just going to stretch. Now, my foot's only here because this is where your foot should be. I'm putting it back here so you can see what my foot is doing. But you should have both feet next to each other. And I should time this 30-second on the stretch. I do this at night before I go to bed because my calves get so tight. I just do this stretch for a full minute actually on each one. So we're just doing 30 seconds. Okay. And now we'll do the other foot for 30 seconds. Just a straightforward calf stretch. 30 seconds. There we go. And if you're like me, you feel it's tight at first, and then it begins to loosen. And that's a good sign. That means you're doing the stretch correctly. For me, it takes a full minute, but you may feel it after 30 seconds. Okay, that's 30 seconds. And yeah, I could feel that loosening. Okay, so walk around your space for a bit just to feel how your feet feel while I get organized. We're going to go back to the mat eventually. Okay. And we're going to do our core. We love our core. Now we're going to do dead bug, but in a different way. So you want to be prone, supine on your back. Now the way we've done dead bug before is it's been more regulated where we had our arms up and we were going opposite. Okay, that is a dead bug exercise. The true dead bug is arms up and just wherever. You just wave them in the air crazy like you're a real dead bug. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun with this. This is actually very good for your core. So we're going to do that for a full minute. So pace yourself because you will become out of breath. Let me find my minute timer. I thought I had it. There it is. Okay, for 1 minute. Here we go. I would suggest going a little slow. Just be wild with it. Just do whatever you want with your legs, your arms. Straighten them, bend them, pretend you're swimming. Just whatever. We're being crazy. Crazy, crazy. 20 seconds. You might find that, yeah, this really works your core. Just waving them, crazy, crazy. Crazy legs, crazy arms. Just wild and wacky. There we go. That was 1 minute. Good job, guys. I'm a little out of breath. I don't know about you, but yeah, that's a good one. Okay. And now we're going to do leg extensions, some more controlled. So leg extension is just extend your leg and bring it back and extend the other leg and bring it back. So we're going to do that for 40 seconds. So let's see, 40 seconds. Hold on here. There it is. So extend, don't touch the floor, bring it back. Extend, bring it down, but don't touch the floor, bring it back. You can do it at whatever pace is good for you. I just like a regular, normal pace. You can do it faster if you choose, or slower. Just, you're not touching your leg to the floor, you're just bringing it down. There we go. One more. And 40 seconds right there. Yeah, good job. And now we're going to do, I don't think we've done this one before. So we extend our right leg. The left leg can be bent or it can be extended. It's easier if it's bent, trust me. So I'm keeping my leg bent. And then we're just going to raise it and lower it. And raise it and lower it. We're not raising it all the way up. We're just coming up, maybe just a couple of feet, well, 1.5 feet in my case, and lowering it. Not touching the floor, just up and down. We're going to do that for at the 7-minute. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. So up and down, and up and down, and up and down, up and down. If your knee needs to be bent, that's fine. Go ahead and bend it if it feels better. I'm feeling this in my quads, a little bit in my groin, down, up, and down. All right. Good job. Shake that leg out. That leg's done some work. We're going to do the other leg now. Extended. And 40 seconds of up and down. Here we go. Up and down. And up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now I'm not touching the floor. The leg is entirely in the air during these movements. Up and down. Up and down. Okay, that's 40 seconds. Good job. Good job. One more thing before we get into our last movement before Yoga Nidra. And I'm making this up on the spot. It's just I've got an urge to do it. We're going to do a twist. And it's the kind where you take your left leg and cross your knees, cross your legs, like you're sitting in a chair, which is actually the worst way to sit in a chair, but let's just say. And then you lean both your legs over, keeping your shoulders on the floor. Lean both your legs over to the right. As far as you can go. Your hip's going to come up, but keep your shoulders on the floor and just go as far as you can. Feel that on the side body. I'm feeling it on my side body. A nice little stretch. Just go as far as you can. Come back up. Uncross your legs. Let's go the other way. So right over left. Shoulders are on the floor. And just both knees, just as far as you can comfortably. You may not be able to come down very far. Your hip's going to come up. And come as far as you can that direction. You may feel a twist. I was doing this once and I felt my neck vertebrae fall into place. It was kind of cool. And then come on up. That's just a nice little twist. Little rotation. Okay. The last thing we're going to do is something we haven't done in a while, and that's the slow bicycle. So, I had to check my notes. The slow bicycle is, for those of you who don't remember, you take one leg, bring your knee up to your face. Okay, first inhale, exhale, bring your knee up to your face. You can breathe into this position. And then inhale, exhale, extend the leg up. If your knee is bent, that's okay. Extend the leg up, breathe into this position. And then I take a long, slow inhale and exhale as I come down. And then you start it again. Inhale, exhale, as you bring your knee up. Breathe into this. Inhale, exhale, as the foot reaches the ceiling. The knee can be bent. And then a long, slow inhale, exhale, as you lower your leg. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then long, slow inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. The exhale is with the movement in case I'm off a little. And then a long, slow inhale, exhale. Okay, one last time. Inhale, exhale as you move your knee back. Inhale, exhale as the foot comes up. And then inhale, exhale. Okay, good job. Let's do the other leg. So inhale, exhale as the knee comes up. Inhale, exhale as the foot comes up. Inhale, exhale as it comes down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The exhales with the movement. Inhale, exhale. Foot comes up, knee can be bent. Inhale, exhale as you lower. You're not touching the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now, I didn't count how many times we did it on the other side, but we'll do it one more time on this side. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, good job. If you want, you can do some windshield wipers just as a finishing move. We're going to get ready for Yoga Nidra. So go ahead and find a comfortable position for Yoga Nidra. You may want to get a blanket or put something over your eyes. I'm going to lead you through a 61-point guided meditation, also meant to relax the nervous system, because we want you to leave relaxed. So I will guide you to move your attention through internal points as I mention them. Bring your attention to these points without moving any part of your body. Let's begin with your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Observe your abdomen as it rises and falls with the gentle flow of your breath. Now bring your awareness to the center of your eyebrows, center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, spiritual heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This concludes the 61-point guided meditation. Begin to wiggle and stretch. Stretch your legs out if they're bent. Stretch your arms above your head. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. First one way and then the other. Now take your right knee and hold it up to your chest and say, thank you, knee, for everything you do. Straighten that leg out. Take your left knee and hold it up to your chest. Thank you, knee. I appreciate you. Straighten that leg out. Now both knees up to your chest and slowly rock back and forth, feeling that massage on your lower back and on your back organs. Feels good. And then when you're ready, roll towards the camera, using your lower arm as support for your head. This is our gratitude minute time. We're going to take a minute and be grateful for what we have. That's the key to happiness. Being grateful for what you have, not getting what you want. Just got to be careful what you wish for. And, you know, this is a week of gratitude with Thanksgiving and all, but I just want to say I'm grateful to you guys for joining me today. I'm always grateful for that. So just think about what you're grateful for, your health, your well-being, the fact that you should be grateful to yourself for coming today and taking care of yourself. Now, when you're ready, come on up to a sitting position. Going to remove my spotlight. You might want to unmute yourself. I'm glad you could join us, Caitlin and Diana. Better late than never, I always say. Hands to your heart. So I just want to say again, I'm grateful for you guys, and I'm glad that you came and moved with me because you're my incentive. You helped me move. So I'm grateful for that. So we can end the class by saying namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Kathy. Sorry I was so late. I overslept. And then I assumed since it was Tuesday, it would be via, and I clicked on her site and then she didn't